Alright everybody, welcome YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a little modification to a Chauvet Hurricane 1700 fog machine. Now the problem I have is that the thermostat that controls the heater is no longer working properly. Unfortunately, Chauvet will not sell me just the thermostat. They want to sell me the heater and the thermostat together. I'm assuming because they sell it as a unit, it's already set for the temperature and everything. Well, what I did, because they wanted like $160 for the unit, well, I can practically buy a new Hurricane 1700 or equivalent. I don't know if they make the 1700 anymore, but for about the same price. So what I did was, I'll show you right here on the table. I didn't purchase. This is a thermostat out of an electric oven. Thermostat, it's got the temperature wand right here, which actually controls the temperature of the unit. And I believe this unit runs at about 425 degrees. So all I have to do is set this as I was setting the oven for about 425 degrees, and hopefully it'll work. Well, anyway, I'll catch you on the next clip. Right now I'm going to start taking this apart and getting to the insides. Now, I got the unit open. As you can see, this is the makeshift switch that I had. Actually, two positions. One was heating, center was neutral, and all the way over was for actual so I could use the manual switch. So what I'm going to do is take this off, and I'm going to take this right here is the old thermostat with, I'll pull this out so you can see it. This right here is the old, this little wire here actually picked up the heat from the heater unit, and it controlled this thermostat. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that thermostat and install the old electric oven thermostat inside this unit. And by the way, I got this thermostat from an old oven that one of my neighbors was throwing out. We'll just go ahead and take the screws off this thermostat. Hopefully I remember how to wire this all back up correctly. There's going to be some guesswork involved because hooking up the obviously an oven thermostat doesn't actually belong to this unit, so there's going to be some modifications. My homemade electric oven thermostat works. The only problem is that the on-off button for the smoke always stays on. So what we need to do is, I had this laying around. It's a plug-in relay from Radio Shack. I'm not a big fan of Radio Shack, but they actually had something that was useful. It's this particular one is a DP-DT. You don't necessarily need that. It's a double pole. You can go with a single pole for this operation, but basically what it does is, and here's the little unit right here. What I have to do is hook my household current up to these two poles here, which powers the relay. These two poles at the top and the poles under it are the on and off switches. So in one position, this and this will connect a circuit or close a circuit, and when the power switch is off, it'll switch to these two poles, which will then send power to my switch. To one side, give it a little tug, see, good connection. And do the same on the side. Heat it up and just drop her on. Okay guys, my little project here is just about completed. Everything does work correctly. As you'll notice, I got the relay wired up. Just set it down there in the case. I have my oven thermostat set. I'm going to mount this so that it's secure. Right now it's just going through the casing right here. I'm going to mount that secure to the casing. So basically there you have it. A little do-it-yourself fix on a fog machine.